With the holidays behind us and the season of loud sports games in full swing, we're surrounded by noise more than ever. And as we enter a new year, it's a good time to think about protecting our hearing. Joining me is ear, nose, and throat surgeon Dr. Lee with ProLiant Surgeons Puget Sound ENT. Dr. Lee, thank you for being here.
Super excited to be here.
You also brought a friend, which we'll talk about soon.
Yes, absolutely.
Okay, and even if maybe we gave him a name.
Of course.
What does an otolaryngologist treat, and why should people come to you?
Yeah, so otolaryngology, big word. It is an ear, nose, and throat doctor. So we treat anything we say above the collarbone, so thyroid issues, tonsils, ear problems, hearing problems, any throat issues. But yeah, we see a lot of different pathologies.
Okay, and when people think about protecting their hearing, really, where should they even start?
Yeah, I think the first place to have people start is really think about how to maintain your ears correctly. And for most people, you don't really have to do much. So hence, I have brought this giant Q-tip that I made over this weekend as a public service announcement that you should not put this in your ear.
No way, really?
Not in your ear canal. One, this is way too big and it wouldn't fit. But the idea is with Q-tips or cotton swabs, when you put it inside the ear canal, you're basically shoving it inside the ear canal that the earwax actually gets worse. So as of yesterday, I had 2 patients come in with earwax that's stuck inside their ear canal, and they needed my help to get it out. So if someone has hearing loss or they have pain, it might be earwax. Or if you have those issues, that's where you see ear, nose, and throat doctors so that you can get seen and get whatever's inside your ear taken care of.
I'm so glad you said that, because I think we think we're cleaning out the ears and we're helping so we can hear, better, but actually we're doing more harm than good.
Right. So I always tell patients, like, earwax does not mean your ears are dirty. Everyone has different types of earwax. Some people have wet earwax, some people have dry earwax. The fun fact I actually tell patients is that there's actually something called Asian earwax, which is with East Asians, it's above 75% of people have dry earwax, and it's the same type of gene that actually makes them not have body odor as well. Fun fact.
That is a fun fact. Oh my gosh, you're spitting all the facts this morning. What about when something gets stuck in the ear? If someone's shoving something in their ear,
so I take out Q-tip heads all the time. I have taken out a cockroach, spiders, candy, took out a glow-in-the-dark star recently. But the idea is when people get something stuck inside the ear, don't panic. It's not dangerous in itself. I would actually try to call an ear, nose, throat doctor to get an appointment to get it safely taken out. A lot of people go to emergency room where they just don't have the right instruments. It's not their fault, but when they try to get it, they might push it in deeper and cause actual problems on the inside.
Okay, so call you for sure. What about noise and hearing loss? With so much noise around us right now, what should people really be paying attention to if they think that they're going through that?
I think most people don't realize that hearing is actually very, very gradual. And people will talk about, I feel like at a restaurant or when I'm in a car, I just can't hear my partner. If you have concerns that your hearing is going down, get a hearing test, see an ear, nose, and throat doctors. And the idea is that depending on what your hearing loss is, there might be surgeries where I can help diagnose what the hearing loss is. There are surgeries where if someone has a broken ear bone, the idea is that these tiny little ear bones can be replaced surgically. So these are the smallest bones inside the human body. Another fun fact there.
Gosh, wow, so interesting. What should people know too about cochlear implants?
Yeah, so cochlear implants are these devices almost like a miracle. So these are people who have absolutely no hearing inside their ears, and I do a surgery, my very favorite surgery to do because it's so life-changing to people. But the idea is I put this implant and this electrode inside the cochlea, which is a little spiral inside the ear, and over time, as their brain gets used to it, you can actually start getting hearing back. So when they need to hear, they will pop one of these devices that talks to the cochlear implant and give people back hearing. It's pretty amazing surgery.
That's got to be the most fulfilling, one of the most fulfilling things you do.
It's my favorite. Like oftentimes I start crying with patients because they're like hearing. I'm like, oh my God, this is why I do my job. This is why I love doing cochlear implants.
Oh my gosh, I bet. I just am tearing up just thinking about it. You watch all of that stuff on social media and it's amazing what you can do.
Right.
What other kinds of treatments too does your office offer?
Yeah, so we do anything ear, nose, and throat related, meaning throat issues, ear issues, nose issues. So very commonly in the springtime or even wintertime, people can't breathe well from their nose. So we treat allergies, try to figure out, give people answers on why they are missing out on breathing or missing out even on sleep apnea. There are a lot of different reasons that people can benefit from seeing an ENT doctor.
It makes sense too. Okay, where can people find you for
Yeah,
more
so
information?
we're a small private practice called Puget Sound ENT. We have an office in Mill Creek, Edmonds, and in downtown Seattle. We are also doing a free ear cleaning day that we're going to venture out. So look out for our website, and we can clean out people's ears or look in your ears and see if it's clean or not.
What does that entail? Because you're not using a Q-tip.
Yeah, so basically I have this big old microscope inside the clinic that I can safely take a look inside. If it's exciting, I actually have a YouTube page where I actually clean people's ears out when the patient is okay with seeing it, because oftentimes people are very excited that they have something inside the ears that I have a fun time showing them what's coming out of there.
Dr. Lee, that's so cool. Next time, can you bring in?
Of course, yeah, we could do that.
Maybe we could look in my ear.
Yes, exactly,
Ooh.
exactly. Everyone loves earwax. It's a small part of my job, but it's the one that people are always really fascinated about.
And thank you so much for bringing your friend,
Yes,
Mr.
of course,
Q-tip.
of course,
We
yes,
appreciate it.
of course.
To learn more information, just visit what you see on your screen. That's PugetSoundENT.com.
New Day Northwest is sponsored by Proliant Surgeons Puget Sound ENT.